Notorious M.A.D. We've all just what's Gucci my ninjas? Notorious M.A.D. We've all just.
All right, and what's Gucci to no one because I just set it up, just put it out. Ah, nice.
Yeah, I thought you like that.
Yeah, man, dude. I don't. I feel bad because I never keep up with baseball until October at earliest. You know, and
Yeah,
even then,
what's
it's
the point?
if the Sox, hey, Boosh, if the Sox aren't in there, I do not care about the playoffs. But
well, yeah. To be honest, it makes it a long season. There's some good stuff that gets played. Denver's had a Rafi Devers, like he had a real good hit the other day. Went into the fuck me. What's the big green monster called again?
the
Oh
green
yeah,
monster, yeah, that is correct. I am. Well, I guess I'll do an intro. Welcome to Matt and Barber in the morning at noon 15. I didn't put the 15.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Just came up with it.
No, but that's okay.
Yeah. Been wanting to do something with Barber for forever. I miss him. Backstage before we started, I forgot how British he is. There was a lot of terms being thrown around that I've never heard before. What did you call that hat?
I mean, yeah. What, a trilby?
Yeah, a trilby. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I actually have one somewhere, to be honest. I could show you. But
Dude, you saying that makes me. By the way, this stream is just gonna be us talking about old times, but it reminds me of when I talked about having a didgeridoo, and you're like, "Oh, mate, I have a didgeridoo," and then Culture is like, "I have a didgeridoo too," and we all fucking had them for no reason.
Yeah, that was good. I've actually recently got rid of mine. It rotted.
Oh, did it?
But,
I don't. Mine's in a closet somewhere. It's
that's
like a
good.
small fedora. Oh, that's a good description. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a hat. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
It's
fuck me. You know the guy on the parade, in the parade ground, drill sergeant? Yeah,
Yeah.
like a similar hat?
no.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Is it Full Metal Jacket?
Pork pie hat. No, I don't. I think they're very different. Not very different. I mean, they're both on their heads. That's where you have them.
Well, the thing with the pork pie hat is at least you've got something to eat when you're out and about. That's the whole point of it.
I don't know what a pork pie hat is.
All right, so if you look up Melton Mowbray, right, you'll know exactly what it is after that.
I mean, I think you're just is a hipster.
What's a hipster? No, Melton Mowbray. Check it out.
No,
Like,
no.
honestly, look it up. Yeah.
Oh, he eats
Google it.
hats. I'm googling it now. Milton.
Yeah, that's it. Melton Mowbray. I don't know how to spell it. I haven't got a clue.
I found him anyways. I wasn't even. So, all right, I'm going to be honest here. So, mulberry is spelled M-U-L-B-E-R-R-Y. I went with
mulberry is, but not Mowbray.
I went with M-O-L-B-E-R-Y because that's how you said it to me. Mulberry.
Well, yeah. You just have to get used to that.
I don't see him eating a hat. This may not be the right guy.
Yeah. Just
no.
Share it on the screen.
Sorry, I found. Oh, damn it! All right, fine. I'll share it on the screen. I found a guy that is. Here we go. Where's that? There we go. So the guy I came up with was Milton Mulberry is the main protagonist of the 2014 short film Dead Hearts. That's not the
guy? No. It's not a person. Melton. M-E-L-T-O-N.
Oh, here we go.
M-O-Brie, something like that. No, they're not right.
He's not even eating a hat.
Melton. M-E-L-T-O-N-M-O-W-B-R-A-Y.
What is all? That's
Bray, like,
one last name?
What?
That's his last name?
Maybe. Yeah, it could be. You know, might be.
What was the hat called? The pot pie?
What? The pork pie, yeah. Pork. You know, as in like pig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see this. This guy better be worth it. This is. Oh, is this the guy?
No.
Is this the hat? Is that a pork pie hat?
No.
I mean, it
No.
literally says pork pie summer
No.
straw hat.
It's not him.
Why is it so difficult?
Everything is. That is life. We just forget. Bray. Like fucking. Oh yeah, I've sent it backstage because you know my key doesn't work. There's a
Oh
bit.
yeah, yeah. Which key doesn't work?
The special one. I'm not telling people public that one. they can eat it.
I'm getting a fucking
Yeah,
feeling
now.
now.
See that? There, stop. Up, right? You see where it says Melton? Just below that, go down a bit. Or along. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
here?
Can you see it now? Yeah, that's it. No, down.
Am I on it now? Is it
Down
the
a-
sign?
Yeah, next to the sign. Right now, if you go right, go 1, 2. There's a bit with some words, and then the next thing.
Okay.
That's it.
That's not a
the one.
hat.
That's it. Yeah, it
That's
is,
not
yeah.
a hat. That's a pie.
Yeah, it is. No, legit. People put that on their head, right? And then
No,
when they're hungry, they eat it.
not
Straight
believe.
up.
Fuck
Yeah.
off. Nope.
No, Britain is a weird place.
You know what? I'm over it. I don't care who this person is. I'm done with him. He doesn't exist. Hey, Sherry.
Honestly.
Oh, okay.
But
The
no, Britain
broken.
is a weird
Okay,
place.
Walter White wears a pork hat, pie hat.
Nah, I've never seen it.
This always happens. I was like, okay, here's what we'll do, right? I want to talk about like, how we started and some of the things that we tried, and we have been talking about pork pie hats.
Yeah, for
way
pretty
too
much
long.
the entire time, which is amazing.
Anyway,
Well, we can do a recap. We can do
yeah,
a
yeah.
recap.
Do you remember the name of our first show?
No, it was something to do with reading stories.
No, it was Tafa.
Was it? Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
it was.
UFO show. And
it
we
was
had that
true-
woman, the blonde
Yes.
woman, and she was
Doing the Asian alien.
well, yeah, I was going to say she was culturally appropriated.
Yeah.
That was amazing. And then we did the stories, like story time, and you discovered that I can't read and talk at the same time.
What? No,
which
that
makes
that
speech-
was our Viking story. I was gonna read you a story from Viking
Yeah.
mythology or whatever. It did not go well.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
No, not at all, because I can't read and talk. And like you were like, oh, can you take over? I'm like, no.
So I'm trying to read all of these Viking names, and I don't know. Some people may not know this, but speaking correctly is not a strong suit of mine. That one didn't go well.
A bit of practice. No,
Yeah.
that went really well. I remember that. And then we got in trouble with Warner.
Yeah, with Warner Brothers because of our show Street Smarts, which we had to change to
Yeah.
Street Smarts.
That's right, because of loyalty and revere.
Yeah, so that was going. We did try the best last opinion. Do you remember when we did that? We did 2 episodes.
Oh, man,
You have
best
no
last
idea what it
opinion.
even is. Yeah, that was the
No,
one.
not at all.
Okay, that was the one where the premise was we were going to react to trailers as if it's our first time seeing it. So
Oh,
we're the
yeah, I
last
remember
people
this.
to comment on it. The first
Yeah.
one we did was The Last Jedi. It went pretty well,
Yep.
except for everyone that came in. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that boost. Everyone that came in was like, "What the fuck is happening? Where am I? Is this a time loop?" Why? Because
Yeah, that's it. I think Scott came in and was like, "What the fuck's wrong with you guys?" Like,
Yeah.
well, you know.
the second episode we did the female Ghostbusters, and it broke us. Everyone
Oh, yeah.
dropped the bit like 10 minutes in because of how frustrating and mad that movie made us. We couldn't even
I
get
don't
through the
think I can
bit.
even manage it. I think if I remember correctly, because I've got this vague recollection of like it popping up and be like, nope. And I turned my camera off and I muted my mic. I was like, no.
Yeah. It was such a good idea though. The best last opinion.
Mhm.
It was so
It was a
good.
great idea. Did
Yeah,
you know what
but
else was a good idea that actually didn't pan out? I just remembered this as well. Do you remember when we played Xbox games and tried to uh, stream them as well?
yes,
That was amazing.
it was so bad. But I got a legit PC now. I could now.
Oh, see, yeah, maybe something to do sometime, but
That's a Barber no. Whenever I bring up,
no,
I'm
it's
like, I got a great idea. If he tells me, yeah, maybe, I'm like, all right, moving on to the next.
the thing is, I don't have a lot. I don't have Game Pass
Oh, okay,
like
yeah.
at all. Yeah, so
Ugh.
it's like it's a good idea. It's just like maybe when I
Dude, some asshole, I got it narrowed down to 5 people. Convinced me to play Dead Space, the remastered, right?
right,
And
yeah.
I was like, all right, cool, cool. It'll be a good stream because it's kind of scary, I guess, So I'm like, well, let me
Hmm.
play first and get the controls down before I embarrass myself live on YouTube. 5 minutes into the
Oh,
game, I
yeah.
uninstalled it. Fuck that shit. I don't need to hoard all that horrible imagery. It jump scares for no reason. This is how quickly I quit. I only fought one monster.
Really?
This
Wow. I
one,
mean,
yeah.
to be fair, I kind of don't blame you, right? I've always been a bit sort of the buck of the trend, um, as in like there's a trend, and I go, yeah, and I'm just going to do the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Um, so everyone on X at one point, I was talking to Stig. I don't know if you remember him from Norway,
Of course I know
and
Stig.
he was,
I still
yeah,
stream with him every once in a while over on Scott's.
nice. So he was like, oh, don't get Oblivion remaster. I'm like, why? And he said, oh, because apparently it's woke. I'm like, is it? All right, well, I've just installed it. Right, let's see how bad it actually is, right? So there's one thing, literally one thing. I was like, dude, it's fucking nothing to worry about, to be honest. And he's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah, yeah. It's just like I don't give a shit about what other people say. I'm just gonna play Oblivion now. So anyway, since that game's come out, that's all I've played, and I don't want to play anything else anymore either. And every time someone goes, oh, like, oh, yeah, that game's woke. I'm like, oh, is it? Well, more for me then, less for you.
Wait,
There's-
what did you play? Oh, what was the one where your literal moves were uh like canceling them, and it was like calling them out on their privilege or whatever. It was
wow,
called,
no,
somebody Boost will give me in the chat. It was Dustborn, I think.
Dustborn.
Maybe it was called that. I don't know.
No.
It was really bad. It was paid. I think part of it was paid by Canada. I think paid some of their costs.
Okay, that explains a lot.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a hell of a lot. And that's coming from me. Yeah.
When what was it? Starfield? Is that the game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pronouns.
Starfield was good.
Pronoun. As is great. Everybody loves him. Not just kidding. It was
But
loud.
like
Dustborn.
legit
Yeah.
enjoyed that game.
I've been wanting to go back to play it, right? But I remember when it first came out and everybody was freaking out about
Mm.
the pronoun selection at the beginning. I'm like, dude, I went past it so quick.
Well, this is it.
I
Do you
guess
see what I mean?
yeah, I was just bored by the game because it just felt like, I'm like, man, sometimes whenever I get one of those games, I'm like, there's so much I have to do. If I bring up the
Yeah.
map and there's 1,000 icons that I'm gonna have to go to eventually, I usually I'll put it down and I'll go back to it later. It's just too much. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm not there for this.
to be honest with you, that was the real issue with it. But um you keep going through different universes, right? Anyone that's going to moan about a spoiler alert, I don't really give a shit. It's been out for years now. Um, you keep going through these different universes and you play the same game effectively. So you're playing in like corridors and like really horrible looking buildings a lot. And that's my only real complaint with it. Right? It's like
Hmm.
playing that game Fear where everything's beige and brown. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, beige and brown's nice, but not permanent. Um, yeah,
I,
that was my only real complaint with that.
all right, you got me, man. I'm gonna download it again. Let's see. Dustborn was funded by taxpayers. It is in the game. It's a struggle session that tells the player all white mans are rapists and liars. There was no gameplay. It's a visual novel written by a commie. Well, I mean,
Wow.
it looks like you
What's
got
a
another game to check out.
What? Well, yeah, I will. I will get that. It sounds good. I mean, isn't the Grapist? Wasn't that Canadian soda drink thing?
Was there a drink in Canada called Grapist?
I think so. I think it was like.
Wrap your
I
lips
think
around this
so.
Grapist.
I think there was. I think the advertising person, like Ronald McDonald or whatever, right? The advertising person was called the Grapist, and he was like,
What?
It was. Yeah, honestly, it was. It's two things. It's either a fever dream, right? I completely made it up, or it's actually real and it's not a legit thing. Like it's some kind of it's no.
That
The Grapist.
that's the equivalent
Look
of
it up.
whenever, you know, a chick is like, "I'm mad at you. You cheated on me in a dream." Like, what? How are you mad at
No,
me,
that
dude?
happens, is it?
That I'm sorry, you've never had that happen to you before,
No.
bro.
You know
It's
how much I pay attention to people.
true. Yeah, ew, especially women.
Yeah. So what's that? Oh yeah, I'd love some breakfast.
Yeah.
Done. Like, do you know what else works? Calm
Yeah.
down. That always works a treat.
They love it when you say, tell them to
Oh
calm
hell
down.
yeah.
Like, have you tried breathing? How about you relax?
I count to 10. I'll go for a shit. And it all works nicely. My ex did that a few times. How TF? What does that mean?
How the
Does
fuck?
someone wake up? Oh, okay. Just type it out, man. Does someone wake up angry? Well, you can wake up in England and know it's raining and go, oh shit, my day's ruined already. So
That's
maybe like
every
that.
day.
Yeah.
I bet your tea went cold too. And you're sitting there
I don't
wondering why
drink
you
tea.
got out of bed at all.
I'm literally an ostracized person here because I don't drink tea, don't care, right? I watch baseball, I watch the NFL, yeah, I watch ice
Yeah.
hockey. You can work out why, right? Because I'm not interested in like, I can't even say it, the people that flop about all over the place, and yeah, no, it
for
sucks.
for the record, I know Barber's not gonna get this. I don't even know why I tried. That was a reference to Ditto and her song.
Ditto,
You know,
who's that?
Ditto. Yeah, like my tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why got out of bed at all. You don't know this?
No.
Okay, do you know the Eminem song? Was it Stan?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, you
that's
mean
in that song.
dildo?
Yeah, that's what no. Is it? No, it's not. It's Diddy.
I'm
Not Diddy.
sure.
Sorry, no. Ditto.
It's definitely not Diddy. I'm sure it's Dido.
Oh, Dido, not Ditto. Well,
We were kind of both right.
yeah. If you combine it,
Oh, dear.
Dido.
Wow.
Yeah, if you just take
Okay.
anyway. So yeah, we did the wait, we have so many other ideas too. We're gonna do the wrestling thing, which I still think would work. It was if
Do
we
you know
could ever
what?
get the rights
Right.
to it.
Let's not skip over that. That was literally the greatest idea that we've ever had. Yeah. So for the purposes of peeking behind the curtain or whatever for anyone that's around here, Mad and I were angry at everyone that was around us that wasn't like basically one or two people. And the reason behind this is because we wanted to do wrestling, right? And actually, believe it or not, I was getting hold of companies that were like, let's just call them low level. Yeah. I'm not
Yep.
talking like your TNAs or anything like that, but just tried like, oh yeah, do you want to send us some stuff? And we can we've got content. You've got content because we're going to talk over it. People will go and watch it because we're funny. Right. And we actually know the moves to a certain
Yeah.
degree. So it would have been really good. Like, you got like effectively two collar commentators and a bunch of other people. It would have
It
been
would have
great.
been like MXC. You know MXC, right?
Yeah.
The what does it stand for? The MXC Max? Nope. Anyway, it would have been like MXC but with wrestling. And I actually did get I did get a wrestling match from ETEP from when he was wrestling. I think he's back to
Dude.
wrestling now.
Is
We
he?
may still do that. We may record just to see like a proof of concept, because I think it would work.
I think it's a good idea. I really do think it's a good idea. And like with the advent of the big company that Dana White owns going on
Yeah.
Netflix, I can sort of catch up with like actually what some of the moves are called again and stuff like that. And I mean, I'm not going to listen to their commentators to
No,
emulate them because I'm better.
I know. Jeff over at World Class Bullshitters, he had me on a couple of times to watch. I don't even know what pay-per-view it was, but it was. I'm like, this is what it is now. It was so boring. The best match was with the Logan brother.
Oh, yeah, the one that didn't box.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah. I was like, how
Yeah,
is this
yeah.
the best match on the pay-per-view? It was sad.
That's funny you should say that, but you're not the only person that's told me that.
Yeah.
You
I
really
mean,
aren't. That's
back in my day,
bad.
when I watched the pay-per-view, I was expecting a rubber hand to be pulled out of a 90-year-old woman.
Oh, there were some absolute slobber knockers back in the day. You
Oh,
had
for sure.
but do you
Jake
remember
Paul.
Bubba Dudley when he
Soul.
headbutted that lady in the I'm trying to think of a polite way of saying vagina. I can't think of it. It's really hard. But yeah, he
Her
headbutted her.
hoo-hoo.
Okay, yeah, that'll do.
Her.
Actually, he didn't even do that, did he?
Yeah, Mae Young.
I think he did something else. Did he do a pile driver?
Wait.
Someone in the chat, like, okay, Mae Young, that's right. But
Yeah,
someone in the
that
chat
was the one
tell
with
me
rubber.
who. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, because oh my God, there was a whole thing about her being pregnant, wasn't there?
Yeah, because she was hooking up with Sexual Chocolate, Mark Henry.
Oh yeah, that was it. That was amazing.
Yeah, I was like
Good old
11,
days.
12, watching it with my parents who were very involved in church, very Christian. Oh,
Oh man, I wish you could go back to that. I really do.
it's like 163. They could never go
Wow.
back to doing the shit that they did. That's
Well,
insane.
well, they had the president fighting the owner. You remember
Yeah,
that?
but that's
Well, he wasn't
not
president then.
that is not on the same level of a rubber hand covered in goo being pulled out of a 90-year-old woman on pay-per-view.
No,
Those
and I
two
suppose
things
it's
are
also not
equal.
quite up there with the incest. Do you remember the incest?
Yeah,
That was weird.
because some of like, wow, some of this feel like there's an undertone of realness to this.
Yeah, it was really peculiar. There's no sort of getting around that. I mean, that was amazing. I remember that being I remember that being really fun, to be honest.
Dude, oh, you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about what was it? Okay, so we were wanting to do a show. This was early on, right? It was part of our Tafarian Nation.
Yeah.
It was when so we would bring guys on and we would improv doing an interview with either an expert in aliens or someone that was abducted, and we were doing this with a YouTuber.
Chris.
No, what the fuck? I'm not gonna say his name.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember. I'm the one bringing it up. Yes, I remember it. Anyway, this guy, Rick, just like what Barber said, Rick, we're doing it, right? And we're doing our bits or whatever, and I think him and his son were abducted, and the homeboy's girlfriend or wife, whatever, comes in screaming about the fucking garage door. It was so uncomfortable. I froze. I'm like, how do I improv my way out of this? And luckily you saved it to where we could kind of get back on track, but never released it.
Wow. We should have released that. I'm sure we had permission.
No, he hit me up the other day wanting to see if I wanted to. I guess he's getting started again. Whoever this person may or may not be. I was like,
that was so good. I remember there was that. Do you remember when we tried to do the news thing as well? That
yeah,
was like
yeah.
herding cats.
Yes, it was. Yeah, we had too many anchors.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't want to do sports. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you do weather? I don't want to do weather. Okay. Yeah, that was good. I remember that.
There were some good ideas out there, man. Because
Do you know? Actually, I'm going to throw something real quick at you because I now use this phrase on the regular, and I only remembered this morning where it comes from. Right?
uh-huh.
So see if you can pick up. So I was in I guess you call it a supermarket this morning. I was like, oh hey, where's the toilet room?
Hold on, you were breaking up.
Oh,
Give
okay,
me
let's try again. So I was in the supermarket, right?
yeah.
And I said, hey, where's the toilet room?
The toilet room. Why does that sound
Yeah,
familiar?
you're. It should do because it was your favorite movie. It was like how long was it? Like 5 minutes about someone that grew.
Oh,
So what
oh
was
no,
it? It was something
oh,
to do
it
with.
was I survived or yeah, he still follows me on Twitter. It
Yeah, that
it,
guy.
yeah, it also that's where we got the
The big
Culture
boys made
Casino
me run into
armpit.
the toilet room.
Yes, yes,
That was
yes.
it.
What? Oh man, I had to find the name of it, but
Oh,
yeah, man. That guy still, yeah, we still follow each other, dude. He was a cool guy, man. When he came on,
yeah,
he
he was fun. I don't think he liked me.
no, no. Rarely do we have somebody come on like, you know who I like that Barber guy. He was real nice to me.
Yeah, I don't think many of our guests have ever said that.
No.
Like ever.
um,
Uh,
I want
yeah, I don't remember what it was called though.
I don't either, dude. I'm
It was
gonna
something to do
find
with
it.
Jesus, wasn't it?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It went that way. Yeah, because he fell on
It was something
a tomato seed.
tomato plant.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
and
it
then
got
it grew
stuck
out.
inside him. Yeah.
And then we had
Oh man.
uh saggy melons on.
Oh yeah, she still follows me.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
bit
yeah, me
scared
too.
by her career choice. Right.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like her. She's nice.
same. Very nice, very
Mm.
funny. I anyway, yeah, so she was on with us. Oh man, she got culture so good though. I have a clip of it somewhere that I can find real quick. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
what was that movie called?
I
It
have
was good,
no
but
idea. I just
we thought it was real until we're watching it, and the
yeah.
dude that made it is in our fucking chat. Like, glad you enjoyed it. And I think I
Yeah.
blew him off at first, like whatever. He's like, "No, man, you're watching my thing."
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Oh man, that was amazing. Hey, next, how you going? Yeah, that was absolutely amazing. What an interesting set of fortuitousness.
Yes,
He was part of an improv group, wasn't he?
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I don't
oh,
like any of
that's the
his other
thing. Do you
stuff.
remember improv
Yes, I
when we
remember
tried
improv.
it?
Oh
When we
wait,
tried it,
the island one?
I don't know. Like, but all I remember is like coaching everybody on like don't say no on anything. We
Yeah,
spent a
yeah, yeah.
lot of time, about half an hour roughly. Again, this is like a bit peek behind the curtain. Half hour telling everyone, don't say no, whatever you do.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
straight
you
onto the
don't
stream.
try to be
You asked
funny.
me a question, and I was like, no,
Yes.
straight away.
I still have those
Uh,
5 rules. I have given them to quite a bit of people I have worked with over my time.
it's the best. It's the best. But I strongly recommend that if anyone if anyone decides to come in on this new regular morning show at noon
At noon, yeah.
ish, then I would highly recommend that you follow the rules that we lay out. But it's completely, don't take my cues because I will do whatever I want. I am a
Yeah.
very unusual character.
Yeah,
That's the nicest way of putting it.
we're gonna have to have culture on here. And Kip, have you talked to Kip? I haven't talked to him forever. I feel bad. I
Yeah.
need to reach out.
No, I have talked to Kip.
How's he doing?
It's quite
Good?
sad.
All right.
No,
Well, we talk about that later.
he's unfortunately got a full-time career.
Oh, goddamn, dude. The way you set it up, I thought like his family, because I guess finished the leftovers. I thought they were raptured and he's been left behind. That was my first thought because I literally just finished the series last night of the leftovers. That's so fucked up, bro.
That's so good.
I can't believe you got away with it.
No,
Dude.
it's good that I
That's
actually,
the embarrassing
I've got
part.
tears. I'm not joking. That's good.
I immediately was like,
Yeah, no, he's fine. I spoke to him and he said he wants to like catch what we're every now and then. But I don't think he's ever going to be able to help out because he's unfortunately got a full-time career.
Yeah. Dude, Kip
I
was
haven't
a
spoken to Culture
godsend.
that much. Yeah. Yeah, people tried to, if you remember, people tried to poach him.
Yeah, they did.
Mm,
Check this out.
that was
I just
bullshit.
found this. Yes, it was. Hold on, let me make sure the volume is not too high.
Kip, what is happening back there?
Oh no, is he? Was amazing.
It's
What?
Kippany draws. They draw pictures to watch in case you get bored. I've got my art glove on. I've got some cheese, pepper, and some salami in case you get a bit peckage.
Wait, hold on.
There we go. Art glove. Because you can get a bit hungry, you know, when you're an artist.
Yeah. I think you killed Barber. First of all, you killed Barber. Second,
Not quite sure if you can use my pen though.
Oh,
What happened in his life that this?
So good, right?
I've forgotten that. That was
Oh,
amazing. Oh, he did some
right?
good things. He did so many good things. He was so. It's shit. Honestly, because
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, every sort of month, or maybe less, maybe every couple of months or whatever. It's usually when I remember, I'm like, oh hey,
Yeah.
how you going? And like I think last week or something, I was like, dude, do you wanna help me out and like have some fun? And he was like, no, I don't really like fun. And I was like, oh shit.
Oh. That got me so quick too. Yeah, man.
Mm. Oh,
I,
who was the other person that we had? Culture. Whatever happened
Yeah,
to
yeah.
him? Is he big now?
yeah. I think I don't know. I'm not subscribed, but I go on there.
Yeah, me either. His shit was so long and always like. I really
Barber,
like the
you
guy,
may
but
be
my
surprised to
God.
hear this, but
Mhm.
he has not shortened his outros at all.
Oh wow. Oh no.
Okay, hold on. I think I got it. I think I got it. Yeah. No, Coach's doing good, man. We hung out at San Antonio and stuff. He's a good dude. Still one of my favorite people on YouTube, even if his outros are way too long. All right, I'm going to skip through some of this because I use copyrighted music. Damn it. Better not get claimed for that.
I
Okay.
remember that.
And they will be eating your armpit tomatoes, and you'll be saving lives, Culture.
Oh my gosh.
Lives.
That's not the long clip. Yeah, but basically, she was trying to convince him to grow armpit tomatoes to feed the starving children in Africa. Oh, here it is. He has 38.7 thousand subscribers.
Okay, is that good? That's my next
Wait,
question.
who's with his wife, LaFonda?
What? What? Who's got a wife called LaFonda? I
Has
don't get
gained
it.
some. Oh, but not you. What's going on, Eric? What's going on, Phoenix? Yeah, man. I told Barbara this when Culture was here in San Antonio. We had lunch and everything, and when I went to go pick him back up, there's a lot of traffic in front of the hotel, and I see a homeless guy on the sidewalk, and he had a big beard like Culture, and I was already in my head like, oh, I'm gonna do a bit like, oh, I almost picked up a homeless guy thinking it was you, and as I'm getting closer, I'm like, oh shit, that is Culture. He's there with a button-up shirt with flames on it, cargo shorts and suits. And I swear to Christ, I thought it was just a homeless dude, but no, his culture. Oh, he won't get mad because I give him shit about this all the time. This dude travels with at least 12 pairs of glasses.
Why?
No idea. Every time he said he couldn't see something, I was like, "Oh, you weren't wearing your people glasses. You had your."
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, he was pretty
Yeah.
vision impaired. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, because when we were eating, he couldn't see the menu because it was a QR
No.
code thing. Yeah, and I told the waitress, I'm like, I'm sorry, he didn't bring his menu glasses with him.
Oh, that's sick. I like that.
Culture was great, man.
Damn.
He really he really leaned into his his straight man thing, or like he was always serious.
Yeah, he was good at that, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like he was really good at that. There were times where it was like almost in. He was so good at it, he fell into the uncanny valley of being good at it.
There were so many people that actually thought we hated each other, and we were
Oh,
fighting all the
really?
time. Yeah, all the time,
Wow.
all
Well,
the time, dude.
I suppose
Yeah.
the thing is, but this what goes on, you know, in our chats and stuff like that. No one sees that, so I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of dumb. It's like imagine that, like, oh yeah, they can't stand each other so much, and they're always on each other's streams. Like, yeah, okay.
So
Oh,
he paid for me. I had an amazing steak too. Don't let
nice.
the raggedy cargo shorts and flame pattern shirt fool you. He can afford it.
Do you
He's
remember? Do you
good.
remember Steve Jobs?
Yeah, I've heard of him. The
Yeah, yeah,
Microsoft guy.
at Microsoft. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He used to dress like shit too.
But he just wore the black turtleneck, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's
all
a
he wore.
second-hand one, and like second-hand jeans.
You don't know it was secondhand. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
I'm not looking it up.
yeah,
I don't believe
yeah.
it.
Look it up. It's fine.
Oh,
It's
you
true.
know, so I was trying to find clips
Second-hand jeans
earlier.
and your turtleneck. Mm.
Huh?
I'll send that you later.
Okay.
It's epic rap
I
battles of history.
I know you can't look up anything because of your keyboard. Oh, I found so the movie was called Oh God Crap, I'm Stranded.
Yeah, that
Sorry.
was it.
It was Oh God crap, I'm stranded.
Yeah, that's the one. It was
Yeah,
like
I
5 minutes
just
long.
found it.
5 minutes
Yeah.
of pure toilet room fun.
So good though.
Thing is, yeah, honestly, I still use that phrase, and it only took, like I said, it only literally only dawned on me this morning. I was like, oh yeah, I remember where that come from.
You
I've
know
been
who was
using it for years.
you know who was fun to have on? Because I saw a clip of it of him being on the show. Was Justin Proper because he was so awkward.
Oh, do you remember when he was on the toilet?
Yes, yes. I made a music video of it.
Yeah, that was so good. Yeah, he was fun. He was fun. And what was the other fellow that was quite good? So we had Scott as a guest. We had Justin.
Yeah.
We had that guy that I mentioned earlier, Rick or something, Rick Grimes.
Yeah, yeah.
That was fun. And there was
Oh, the guy, I can't remember his name. We actually talked a lot, and he invited me to his
Yeah.
wedding with the mohawk. Why can't I remember his name?
I don't remember that guy. I don't remember
Yeah,
anyone.
you do.
Do I?
You guess we're mentioning people.
Did I mention it?
No, not. Oh,
Shit.
Poe was a good guest. Yeah. Yeah.
What was
Poe
the
a good
Australian
guest.
fella called as well?
Oh, it was Sam and oh, which one was the evil one?
I don't know. I remember one of them anyway.
Yeah, Sam, and then the other one. Yeah. Nick,
No,
Sam and Nick. Thanks, Soul.
no. That other one. Oh, I'm gonna have to look in my chat.
Wait, what other one? The other Australian?
Yeah, I'm sure we knew like several.
A couple.
Well, then there must be several. Let's have a look. So where's my group chat? There it is. If you're not in it, anyone out there, there's a reason for that.
What the fuck? Why would you say that?
It's funny to me. That's why. Let's have a look. Justin Proper's in my chat. I did not know that.
Oh. Look, I
Uh,
remember. Hey, Nick, look.
Grant.
Yeah. Oh, Grant. Yeah, I mean, I talk to Grant all the time.
Yeah, I don't, but not as often because I don't talk to my chat very often.
Yeah, no, Grant and I, yeah, we constantly doing things, talking.
Yeah, he was good.
Oh yeah.
This was fun.
Mary's always great.
Which one was that?
Mary Mayhem, you know Mary.
Okay.
I showed you a clip earlier.
Yeah, that was funny. That was actually amazing. I remember her now. Yeah, but as I said, I can get people mixed up. Remember?
Of course.
Yeah. So that one was fine.
Wait, wrong one. Ooh, I was about to share all my DMs.
Don't do that.
So I learned that some people just don't fit in here on Street Smarts, and that's okay.
She was
So
great. I
good.
can't play it because I'd get copyrighted with, but I was telling Barber earlier. The one where Kip used to do joke of the day, where he would tell us a joke, and the whole bit was that none of us would break, but we would always have to cover up our mouths. Culture would have to go off screen, and we try to keep it serious. And the joke was something like, what do you call a fairy with that has bad BO? And he goes, Stinkerbell. Kai, yes, thank you. Kai is who I was talking about. Yeah, Kai's great. But he goes, Stinkerbell, and no one says anything. It's complete silence, and Mary takes a big chomp of her celery, and Kip's face just goes dead. It was
I
so
just remembered
perfect.
Kai now. He was the one
Yeah.
that nearly jerked off on cam.
What? Maybe I know he got drunk. I had to take him off because he got down
drunk
to his
and fell asleep
underwear.
a lot.
Yeah, he got down to his underwear one time.
That's the one.
Yes, Kai did get married. He got married to Jesse, who was another YouTuber.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I don't know the other person.
They
didn't he
are
write a book or
perfect for
something?
each other. Yes, I have the book right over here.
Oh,
It's
that's
covered
good.
up by another book. I can't see the title of it, but yeah, I do have it.
I like the fact that you've got another book.
Well, it's behind another book. I thought I could see the title from here. I can't. There's
Yeah,
another
that's
book in
fine.
front of it.
So I just sent you something on a DM, right? It's a video. Do you remember that?
Oh, of course I
May
remember
and-
Fresh Navy.
That was the funniest thing. Oh,
Oh man, I'm gonna have to grab this from you. What's this other? Oh, I see the other one. I'm gonna have to watch that one later with Scott and Culture.
that was amazing. That was actually one of the funniest things ever.
Mindless Entertainment. Yeah, that was her.
Yeah, I don't
What
know who that
happened
is,
to the-
but I'm very pleased for him.
Oh, to oh, I
Wasn't
can't.
that a cartoon?
Yeah, she's funny as shit, dude. But she hooked up with one of your people, a British guy, who's a real Star Wars nerd. Erie. Her name was Erie.
I don't identify as British.
Okay, he was from your part of the.
Erie, Indiana.
Yeah, he was from the UK area. And yeah, so I haven't seen
Right.
her or him. Shiny is his name. Haven't seen either one of them since they got together.
Wow.
The Tantrum at Nerderotic?
Wow, that's a
No,
shame.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, right. I'm gonna have to go in a minute or two, just so everyone knows, right?
Yeah. We'll wrap
But
it up.
do you remember when we used to do the thing where Culture would talk about what was coming up in his week, and like it was very wordy, so we always used to fall asleep.
I saw one where I literally turned off my lights, leaned my seat all the way back, and got a blanket. it
Yeah.
started to
He's black.
take a nap. Yeah, and then we would cut it with him going, "Shut the fuck up" when he got mad on a stream one time. And then it was, I'm super famous, right? Is that it? Was
That's
it
it.
super famous?
It was something like that.
Look,
It
we
was so
did this.
good.
I made up the name for this and came up with the concept, which was nothing. Like 15 minutes before we came on, so we're gonna have Kip on for sure. And,
I hope so. Anyway, I mean, it's not good news.
we have to.
but it's not good news. You know.
No, fuck off. Yeah, we'll have culture on too. I'll see who else we can get to just come in and bullshit with us. But
It'd be
yeah, this-
nice. It'd be nice to have him, but it must be like really early in the morning where he lives.
Where who?
What?
Kip?
Culture? No. Kip
Oh,
would be the same time as me.
Yeah,
I live on a
that's what I
tiny
was gonna
island.
say.
Shit.
Culture's
but-
not that far behind me in time.
Yeah, he is.
No, it'd be earlier for him. Like
Would it? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
yeah,
bad.
noon or 11. I don't know. He won't tell me where he lives, which is weird. I think.
Oh, I know where he lives.
Yeah, I know. I do too.
I
do
think
you-
we're probably the only people that do.
Do you remember when we found out he was a stamp collector? He had the name for it. Popped it out. Was it stamps
Flatterist.
or coins? It was stamps, right?
Stamp
That was your
collecting. Yeah,
name,
no.
Carrot?
I was talking about this like quite literally last week. I'm not joking.
I bring it up
Um,
so much.
I was talking to a vegetarian. Well, I'm being kind. She was a vegan, and I was saying, actually, you know, your way of life, it's fine for you, but for me, fuck off. Like, I have a meat replacement vegetables. She was like, no, there's no such thing. I was like, yeah, there's. Check it up. Look at Denny's. And the meat carrot come up, and she was somewhere between shocked and repulsed. And I was like, yes, that's what I eat.
I don't even understand the point of making it into a carrot. Who are you tricking?
Me?
But you know.
I don't know. Yeah, of course I know. But you can make a salad with it. I had salad with some nice mustard on it.
No, you're
Right.
what with mustard? Oh,
Yeah, carrot salad with mustard.
you would think
I
with,
can't eat ketchup, you know.
You would think with your country's immigration policy, you would have more flavorful food. We can end it there. We don't need to get into that politics.
I think we best leave it there. Thank you very much for coming.
I had a great
Um,
time. I want to do this. I
really
want
did.
this to be a thing for us. I don't know what it'll turn into, but it's been too long since we've done
I think it's
anything
going
like
to turn
this.
into a sensation. Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
agree. I'm available next week,
Cool.
and probably the week after, and so on and so forth. It'll be fine. Okay, so we'll do that.
I've been working on my
Do we have
channel.
an outro?
Yes, actually, I think there will be one. Yeah. So you remember our old outro, right? The Law Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did a different version of it so I wouldn't get claimed.
Amazing. All right. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
it's pretty good. I like it. I enjoyed it. But anyway, thanks everybody for being here. I'll probably be streaming. I'll be streaming tonight with Chad and them. You can catch it there. Barber, you have anything to promote?
I'm going for a pint in a minute.
Nice. So if you meet,
Yes.
if you want to have a pint with Barber, go to wherever that bar is. He's not going to tell you, but it's in the UK.
No,
so
'cause I'm
start
not.
there.
It might not be. I might be in France.
Who knows? Well, isn't that a part of the UK? You know what? No, it's not. Never mind. We'll end it. We don't need to say.
Machiavelli production.
This is now Mr. Kansas Law Dog. Law don't go around here. Savvy? Yeah. Yeah, that's real good, Law Dog, because law just don't go around here.
They keep on calling me, want me to put it down. Oh, baby, run to me, don't go from smile to frown. Hey, Law Dog, law don't go around here. And I say, hey, Law Doggy, law don't go around here. You're no daisy, ain't no daisy at all. And I say, hey, Lord doggy, Lord don't go round here. Well, no daisy, no daisy at all.
I want you to know it's over. Well, bye.
If